The moon moves through phases, influencing the tides, our emotions, and our energy levels. What if we let the moon gently guide our focus? Hello and welcome. If you are new here, I'm Fiona of Philosophies, a medical herbalist, intuitive guide, and the creator of Dive into the Unknown. It's a group where we align with natural cycles to create ease, flow, and momentum in life and business. Today is day 25 of my Snowdrop video visibility challenge, and yesterday, in day 24, we explored how the waxing and waning moon can influence creativity, productivity, and self-care. Today, I'd like to take you even deeper, breaking down all 8 of the lunar phases and explore how they can shape your morning rituals and daily flow. Imagine checking your calendar or to-do list with lunar awareness, adjusting your focus based on the phase of the moon. So I'd like to share a simple way to bring this rhythm into your life. It's an easy daily lunar check-in to bring awareness on what to prioritize at each of the lunar phases. So each morning, or whenever you review your calendar, journal, or to-do list, take a quick moment to check in. What moon phase are we in today? How does this energy feel in my mind, body, and life? What small shift could support me today? There's no need to overhaul your whole schedule. It's just a slight shift in awareness that can help you to work with the natural flow of the moon instead of against it. Now, here are some suggestions on how to focus your activities depending on each of the 8 lunar phases. At the new moon, or the day before or after, think about prioritizing rest and intention setting. The dark moon is a reset point. It's a quiet pause to gather your energy and refocus before launching into a more active period in the days ahead. You might like to ask yourself, what seeds do I want to plant in this cycle? Focus on rest and renewal, giving yourself permission to slow down on that day, visioning, setting fresh intentions, and reflecting on what's calling you forward. Gentle beginnings, planning your first small steps towards something new. At the waxing crescent, the moon starts to appear like a sliver of light at first, steadily growing each day. At this time, prioritize small, aligned actions. Energy is gaining momentum, but at this stage, still very delicate and requires nurturing, like a sprout breaking through the soil. At this phase, you might ask, what's one simple action I can take to nurture my intentions? Focus on tiny steps, beginning without overcommitting at first, your mindset, affirming your direction and clearing any doubts, and experimentation, trying things out without pressure to get things right to start off with. When we reach the first quarter moon, the moon appears like a half circle in the sky. It's the halfway point between the new and full moon. And at this point, you might want to prioritize bold action and overcoming resistance. This is a phase that calls for courage. It's where resistance often shows up as self-doubt, roadblocks, or distractions. You might want to ask yourself, what's one thing I've been hesitating on that I can commit to today? Focus on taking the leap, pushing through doubts and hesitation, building momentum, getting something moving, even if imperfect, handling challenges with confidence, and learning to trust yourself. Over the week of the waxing gibbous moon, the moon grows wider and brighter for the following week until the full moon. This is a time to prioritize expansion and alignment. This is the phase where you are diving deeper into your projects. You might ask yourself, does this still feel aligned? Where do I need to focus to bring me closer to completion? Focus on goals and strategies, adjusting where needed. Check in with your intentions. Are you still moving in the right direction? Have patience and trust. Growth takes time, so just keep staying steady. When you reach the full moon, prioritize celebration and emotional awareness. The moon is at its peak, a time for illumination, clarity, and heightened emotions. Ask yourself, what am I ready to acknowledge and celebrate? Focus on gratitude and recognition. Take a moment to honor your progress, big or small milestones alike. Emotional awareness. Full moons magnify energy, so it's time to be mindful of heightened feelings. Visibility and expression. Share something, speak your truth, or step into the light. In my Dive into the Unknown group, this is when I invite members to share their creative offerings to be seen and heard. As the moon shifts into the second half of its cycle, we move into a week of the waning gibbous. Here, we can prioritize harvest and integration. Now, the cycle begins to slowly wind down. It's a time to absorb lessons and appreciate the journey. So, this is a time to ask yourself, what insights have emerged? How can I integrate them moving forward? Focus on reflecting on wins and lessons. What worked? What didn't? Sharing knowledge, teaching, or passing on insights, and soaking it all in, slowing down to absorb the experience. From the last quarter, prioritize releasing and clearing space. It's time now to let go, shed what no longer serves before the next cycle begins. Ask yourself, what do I need to release to create space for the next cycle? Focus on clearing clutter, physical, mental, emotional, releasing attachments, letting go of anything that feels draining, and making peace with endings. Trust the natural cycles of completion. From the waning crescent, you may want to prioritize deeper rest and surrender. This is the final phase, which is more quiet, introspective, and soft. It's an invitation to pause again before a new beginning. Here you would ask yourself, how can I nourish myself in this moment? Focus on activities that promote rest and retreat, gentleness, dreams and intuition, paying attention to any insights that may be coming up from within, and trusting in the unknown, letting go and having faith in the mystery of what lies ahead. By tuning into where we are in the cycle, we can create more ease, flow, and alignment. This offers a framework that supports you while also allowing flexibility, just like the moon itself, always changing yet following a steady rhythm. From the next new moon, I'm starting a morning ritual reset. If this resonates with you, I'd love to invite you to join me for a 10-day journey starting on the 1st of March. Each day, you'll get a gentle, inspiring text prompt on WhatsApp to check in after your morning ritual, and this way we can help to keep each other on track. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you think a daily check-in with the moon would help you to create a more natural flow in your daily life? Or are you already working with moon phases to guide your daily, weekly, or monthly practices? I'd love to hear and be inspired from you. Drop a comment below and let's chat about it there. So I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care.